Dad here. I think we're done here. You gotta go to what?
My mama ain't home yet.
So you gotta go. What is it that you told me? I don't eat seafood.
It is the Oyster Festival.
There we go. I don't really eat seafood.
Boat show and oysters. And then next weekend, we all know what next weekend is.
Oh yeah, the Backyard Barbecue Championship, brother. You gonna come on down?
We're going to try. I think we're bringing the whole family.
I mean, you're gonna try. I mean, I don't know if there's one that you want to bring your whole family to, because, yeah, granted it's for a bunch of kids and this and that. But Kevin, you want a free beer?
I can
you
drink.
Want free food? You know what I mean?
I can drink whether my family comes or not.
I mean, I just kind of like.
Hey,
that's just, I'm weird like that. It's like if my parents are like, "Mom, Dad, get the hell out of here! What are you doing?"
Kevin ain't driving, and Kevin's skinny enough to where he can stand behind one of them poles and nobody even knows where he went. So I have no problem with taking the family.
Yeah, shout out to Steve, because we're going to be helping him in this barbecue. Well, I'm going to be helping pass
You're
out
going to
food.
be helping him. I'm going to be walking around fucking eating.
I'm going to help him pass out food. How about that? He's going to be doing the hard job. Him and his team going to be doing the hard job. I do the easy job. Just like, here, sample this while I still eat.
Cortez is going to be like...
We're going to have moonshine there. We're going to have beer. We're going to have food. I'm trying to tell you.
Cortez,
Didn't last year y'all made some sausage that was like bomb? Oh, that was so good.
Cortez is going to do this. 1 for you, 2 for me.
So Steve, I'll be back and walk around like, sure, go ahead.
Cortez is going to be like, you want to try some sample?
Like, oh, yeah.
What do you have, Cortez? I got a rib.
I'm pigging out, son. I'm literally going to pig out.
Dude, fucking this dude gave me a tray of food. A tray of food that we ate. It was like, remember where Jesus fed everybody with? That's what it was like. We had baskets going back to the house.
Oh yeah, he brought me a plate, and Steve made sure that they like, "Did Kevin give you a plate?" I'm like, "Yeah, he gave me a plate."
No, it was not going to come. Mom was like, "What are you taking him?" I'm like, "The shitty part."
I was like telling Kevin, I was like, "Hey, just like when you walk in and say, oh, the only thing I had left was like this little piece, the whole tray. Like that's all I had left." Yeah.
All I know is Austin ate 6 ribs, a piece of chicken, and a bunch of pork while we were standing there.
Mm-hmm.
He had his face looked like the Joker. That's why I said to the Backyard Barbecue, 10 and under are free. So I'm
absolutely.
I'm like, Austin's going to eat enough for the freaking 20-year-old.
And not only
and he's
you
free.
Go down there, dude, you can try like everybody. Those are like 60 competitors.
And everybody's good.
Yeah.
Everybody's pretty good.
So you know Kevin's cousin, right? Because he was, I think Steve.
Eric finished 3rd last year.
Yeah. Oh, Eric Simpson. Not Eric Simpson, but
Roberts.
What's his name?
Roberts. Yeah, he finished.
I believe I do. Yes.
Yeah, he finished. He finished 3rd. I forgot the name of their flipping team, but they finished 3rd in the backyard last year, and I think you're going back out there again this year too. So I have a bunch of places where I can go. Yeah, we
barely missed grand champion on that one, but everybody else didn't even crack the 200s. Like our team and the other team was like, it was close until like the last little bit.
Yeah, they did real good in chicken. I think that's what got them 3rd overall. Is that they did real good in chicken, but they were consistent everywhere. But this shit is making me hungry. We need to stop talking about it.
All right, so let's close it up here.
But if you're in the Jacksonville area, please do go out there because it does go to a good cause, the Daniels Kid Foundation, and all the proceeds go towards that. So it does go for a very good cause, and the food is delicious. And trust me, if you're out there for an hour, you will get full. Much less the 4 hours that I was out there the one time, and I would eat and do a lap. And then go and eat some more, and then do another lap.
Yeah,
I had to walk it off.
I had to make room for my belly, man. Cause it's so
dude.
Good, man.
Don't eat before you go either.
Yes.
Do not eat.
I'm not
drink
eating the night
water
before
you go. Do not eat.
Whenever I cook, it's like I can't eat the night before because I won't be like I'll be like fuck it, I can't eat. You know what I mean? But I'm not eating the night before on Friday. So this way, when it comes time to sample, I can chew down on everything I can get my hands on.
Yeah. And that's what we did. The time we went, we did not eat, and we just went And I know I went stupid.
True, I'm trying to tell my mom to come up here for this.
Austin was last time we went. Austin was sitting in a stroller and had ribs in a plate sitting in front of you in a stroller, and he just blah, 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 as we walked through. I'm like, oh my God.
That is your son.
They were like, let's give him this little rib. I'm like, no, you better give him the full one.
He can eat that.
I'm like, he'll eat the full one. Well, Steve saw it. Steve saw point blank what that boy can do.
All right, let's close this bad
That boy is no joke when it comes to eating barbecue. Or eating anything for that matter. Little fucker.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
He gets it from his mom.
Oh, my gosh. Make sure you stay tuned for Cortez and Kevin. We're going to try to get back out of here in the NFL draft's picking up.
Look, we'll talk to y'all next week.
So we'll definitely get this up and going.
Or next month.
Make sure you...
or next year.
Make sure you follow the podcast at Balls Not Court.
Well, we may post something, we may not.
Yeah, you can find me at In the Minus CP.
I'm Kevin C. 2415.
Steve.
I'm Harold to Michigan 1.
All right.
And if you wasn't following me for Mamba Day, that's the greatest picture ever for Mamba Day.
I know you don't like Kobe.
No one gave up about my... Look, him scoring 60 points, cool way to go out on it. Blah, blah, blah. He only did good in the fourth quarter. The rest of the time, he shot buckets.
Well, he did on 50 shots, too.
50 freaking shots!
They told him to shoot. And
50!
And Kobe does what he does best.
I'm amazed his arm didn't fall off because we knew it was in a sling like one game and shit. But the most impressive thing was Steph Curry making 402 3-pointers in a year.
That's crazy.
402 3-pointers in a year.
He made more threes by himself than the Timberwolves team.
Some of them come from different area codes. It took Larry Bird 9 years to hit 402 3-pointers. It took Steph Curry 82 games. Not even 82 games, because he didn't even play the fourth quarter.
He averaged 32 minutes a game.
It was 62 games he played.
There was definitely something proper.
That son of a... F you, Steph Curry, and your shooting ability.
Props to the Golden State Warriors for doing that.
Amazing. If they lose 4 games in the playoffs, I'll be shocked. If they lose 4 games in the playoffs. After the year they just had, they used 4 games in the playoffs. The over-under is 4 games. What would you take? The over? What would you take? The over-under at 4 games for the whole playoffs?
There's only one team that can compete with them. There's only one team. The rest of the teams are not going to even touch them.
Yeah.
I would take the over, but just by 1 game. I think they actually lose 5 games in the playoff. I think somebody sneaks up on them and gets 1 in a round. Like in the second round, I think somebody gets 1.
So
Houston ain't winning shit.
You don't think Houston gonna get 1 game?
Houston ain't getting 1 game.
I think James Harden getting 1 game.
Houston ain't getting 1 game because every time James Harden will go off, Steph Curry will go off. So they transcend each other, and then the rest of the Houston team sucks. And then you got Golden State.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll get 1. The Spurs are playing Memphis, aren't they?
They're playing Memphis.
You might as well just put the Spurs in the next round anyway, because the Memphis sucks.
They're hurt. They got no Gasol.
Dude,
they got no Conley.
I was close on our preseason prediction that one whole division would make the playoff.
Yeah.
Because the Pelicans went down. I was close because I said that whole division would make the playoff. There was one team from that division that didn't make the playoff. But Memphis, they're going first round.
Yeah.
They're really in the Western Conference. There's no series that makes me go.
And it was crazy. It was like that last year. Last year was like, oh my God, it's so competitive. No.
Well, the first round last year,
in the West,
the Spurs were that lower seed, so they were.
Yeah.
They got knocked out in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
But this year they won 67 games and nobody's talking about it.
Nope.
67 games.
That's still
and people are like,
that's okay, but Golden State though.
73 freaking basketball games.
Make sure you
402 3-pointers.
Kind of grew up in the wrong airplane.
That's more than that.
You could have found a niche in this NBA, couldn't you?
That's more than I would have loved it. I'd have been. I'm open.
Just pass me the ball.
I'll shoot it from the OKC logo, no problem.
Make sure you want to follow.
60% from beyond like 35 feet.
It's insane. It's insane, man.
There's never been a player to where when he crossed half court, you actually have to guard him.
No.
You actually have to guard Steph Curry now when he crosses half court.
It's insane, right?
Fuck.
Go to the Podomatic page and give us a listen there in the minuscp.podomatic.com. We're also on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, iHeartRadio.
We're not on Stitcher. No,
Spreaker, Windows.
We're not on Windows.
Not on Zoom. Windows. And make sure you check us out as well. Go to the Facebook page and type in Balls Not Court Podcast and give us a shout there.
But sweet mother of Jesus.
You want to ask some more on Steph Curry? 400. That's all you can say right now, huh?
My arm would fall off if I shot 402 3-pointers. But I'm old. No.
I'm telling you, man.
But he got better.
So, all right, but before we go, and I want to ask you and Steve this question here. That 73-1 season, is it because of Steph Curry or is it because of the talent he has around him?
It's because...
Steph Curry.
Here's how I think. Steph has a lot to do with it. The talent around him has a lot to do with it. The way the NBA game is called and played and everything meshes well to the way Golden State plays the ball game. Mm-hmm. So this era puts that team right where it needed to be. You couldn't take this team and put it back in 95 and 96 and say that they're going to win.
That team would get Golden State would get beat every game except for one if they played against the Bulls. They wouldn't the Bulls wouldn't sweep them, but they'd lose one game to them.
They are set up in an era when it's perfect for them. And that's the big reason why they're succeeding right now is because this era is set up perfectly for a guy like Steph Curry who has the skills that he has. And for a team that plays the way that they do, it just meshes perfectly. Steph Curry is probably the greatest shooter I have ever seen shoot a basketball. He is one of the greatest shooters I have ever seen, and I've seen a lot. He is one of the greatest shooters I've ever seen, and you can argue that Klay Thompson is one of the top 5 jump shooters we have ever seen because of Steph Curry. He don't get a lot of credit, but his jumper is top 5 worthy because he don't miss a lot either. Steph Curry hit 402, Klay hit 200 and something. Yeah. He still hit 200 and something 3-pointers. Yeah. The era that they're in, the way they shoot the basketball, it has made it perfectly for this team to be able to have this success that they're doing. But Steph, arguably one of the greatest shooters I've ever seen. Klay Thompson, arguably one of the top 5 shooters I've ever seen.
Hey, now, do you think that Golden State team would compete with the Bulls team?
It depends on what.
And
it depends on when
with that year with the 95 rules where they had
hand check. No.
Hand check?
No. Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan are locking down Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson.
About Ron Harper too. Ron Harper was a heck of a defender too.
All of those guys can't guard Michael Jordan.
Their head coach dropping a 3 in their face.
They can't. They couldn't guard. They couldn't guard Chicago. There's your key. They can't guard Chicago. Chicago could guard them. You can't, but they can't guard Chicago.
You got some animals in Draymond Green and Dennis Rodman. Boy, that would be a matchup to see.
Who's guarding Mike?
I think they might get Rodman, but Rodman, I think, was such a master at like manipulating dudes. Man, I can remember so many times like
Draymond Green's an animal too. That's why I say there's some animals.
Yeah, but Rodman was always good at getting.
Rodman could stare at a guy and he would lose his damn mind.
Rodman was the greatest person at getting in somebody's head.
Yes.
Rodman always got in somebody's head and always
get Green's head.
And always people getting Green's head now. People getting Draymond Green's head now. Matt Barnes gets in Draymond Green's head. People getting Draymond Green's head now. Imagine what Dennis Rodman would have gotten into his head. But then you have to look at the other guy. Yeah, Tony Kukoc.
Oh.
Tony Kukoc was a point guard and he was 6'11". And they would put him